Welcome to the Ambitious Coach Podcast. This is a place where driven, determined coaches learn how to get off the business growth struggle bus and learn how to build a wildly profitable online coaching business. I'm your host, Allison Henderson, corporate dropout to six-figure social media business coach. I'm going to show you how I've been able to create the business of my dreams organically, all through utilizing my social media platforms. So pull up a seat, take some notes, and get ready to see your life and bank account transform. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the podcast. I've been going on these hour walks, probably I'd say 3-4 days a week, sometimes 5. I've been going on these walks and they've been so meditative for me. And what I mean by that, it's just I've been able to really just get so grounded and relax so much. And because of that, I've been having so many downloads from the universe of just hey, you should do this. Hey, you should do that. So yeah, I just feel so, I guess, good right now. I don't know. I feel so grounded and chilled. I feel like my nervous system has really, really just deeply relaxed because of these little walks that I've been doing. And by the way, I've been going on hour walks, but you can definitely do 10-minute walks, 20-minute walks, just doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. Just get into a relaxed state. And what I love about these two is I can listen to podcasts. I can listen to trainings, courses that I've taken. There was a course that I took many years ago and I'm God, I forgot about this course. And I listened back through it and I was wow, this was a really great course. And I feel I years later just had so many more internal downloads because of that. So I just feel just been in a good mood. Yeah. And I'm just enjoying this weather. And I'm sure if you live in the States, you're probably having some nice days too, which is just so nice. I got all my back deck, furniture out, which has just been great. I've just been hanging out back there. And I just love my little backyard. It's been so nice. But anyway, you're not here to listen to me yabber on about my life. But today's episode is all about 3 shifts that will help you 2 times your revenue this year. So let's get into the first one here. So if you are under 10K a month or even under 20K, honestly, you don't need ads, okay? You need to build intimacy and relevancy with your audience. And what I mean by this is you need to really just get over that fear of having real conversations with real people. Intimacy is all about you really having that direct one-on-one connection with them. This can be done through a webinar, actually, or this can be done in some sort of group format, okay? But they want to know that you get them, right? They want to know that you understand their life and what they're actually going through. Direct outreach is great. So it's actually you DMing people. It's so great because your potential people or your network actually get a chance to talk to you as the human being, right? And this should be one of your top priorities is getting in front of people, right? So I really want you getting over that fear of people or the fear of ghosting, the fear of getting rejected. And honestly, just get some guts to actually have real conversations with people. Don't be so afraid that they're going to get annoyed of you or feel like you're just trying to sell them something or anything like that. When you have a real conversation with somebody, whether it's in person or even online, you are at the source of your bloodline of your business. And that is people, right? People are buying your offers. So with that being said, go to the source, start conversations and build real relationships with people, okay? You're never wasting your time helping others, all right? And I know that you guys already know this, but if you want to make a big impact in this world, which I know you all do, it's so important that you are building some intimacy with people, okay? And once again, relevancy. My DM masterclass is called Dominate the DMs, will help you tremendously with building connections, okay? It literally is 2 hours of gold if you want to learn more about how to really master that sales communication skill, all right? It goes so deep into selling in the DMs, all right? And it significantly goes through how to have just real conversations with your followers so that you can get them on sales calls fast. Having sales conversations with your followers is something that you can quickly learn. It is a skill, all right? And that can easily double your business this year. And that masterclass, by the way, is under $100. It's only $97. So click the link in the show notes if you want to buy that. Right meow. I've never done that before. Right meow. It's so silly. All right, let's go into number 2. We need to focus on the money-making activities, not creating the cute graphics on Canva and the hundreds of freebies. I don't know how many times where I'm what are you doing this week? And they're oh, creating a freebie, or I'm doing this. I'm just sell something or please just like actually create content that is just so relevant to what your ideal client needs from you right now. Your overthinking of the graphics and the content is wasting you a ton of time. Yes, I get that you want your graphics to look cute and professional and pretty and all that sort of stuff. But in all honesty, create like a couple of templates for yourself and just continue to use those every week. So I love Canva. I think it has amazing capabilities, but you don't need to be spending hours there. Okay. And when it does come to freebies and stuff like that, like 1 or 2 freebies is fine. Move on after that. Like you can do like a webinar every quarter or something like that. Or if you want to have a couple like checklists or PDFs of some sort, that's great. But you don't need to be creating those every single week. Okay. So when it comes to like money making activities, like I'm going to be that person that's going to tell you what these are. So you're not like, what is she talking about? Growing your audience, getting in front of your ideal clients every day, creating content, selling, setting up partnerships, collaborations, building relationships, direct messaging, sending emails. Like you guys probably already know what to do, right? You already know what to do. So stop avoiding the work, stop avoiding actually creating some connection and do these money making activities instead of just like wasting hours, maybe like updating the freebies, the websites and all that sort of fun stuff, right? I don't want to tell you to not have those things, but they aren't necessarily top priority if you want to get to like 5K, 10K, 20K plus months. Okay. Number three, you're not actually stuck. You're just not selling. Okay. Once again, I think you know a lot of what to actually be doing, but there's probably a lot of the mindset-y things that are stopping you, right? You're sabotaging yourself. And to be honest, I don't think it's for any good reason, right? So we're going to stop that today. We're going to make this big shift. You're not stuck. You just need to start selling. You need to start doing the money-making activities. All right. So if sales and marketing still feels like icky-ish for you, well, we got to get over this, babe. I'm so sorry. This is a business. So learning how to sell, learning how to promote your offers, and just everything in between is essential in building a profitable, solid personal brand. And a lot of you know you need to do the money-making activities, but refuse to do them, or you put off doing them or half-ass do them because you're afraid to feel. You're afraid to feel a certain way, which is probably like, I don't want to feel uncomfortable. I just don't want to annoy people. I don't want people to think I'm stupid or cringy and all that sort of stuff, right? You don't want to feel bad. And guess what? I totally understand that. I completely understand that. But it's keeping you really small, right? And because you're afraid, like that is not making you move very quickly. Okay. Now, if you want to be wealthy, we've got to quickly move, right? And you've heard me say the messy action thing, but it's so true. It's just, you got to take the messy action and see what happens, all right? So being visible and seen is just your reality when you have to build a personal brand, okay? If people are buying you, you have a personal brand. If people are buying to work with you personally, you have a personal brand. And guess what? Hiding and not showing who you really are is stopping you from making a crap ton of money. All right, I think I'm off my soapbox now. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk this week, everyone. Thank you for listening to my podcast. But this is all so important to me because in all reality, there are some shifts you need to make to create wealth for yourself. And I know a lot of you want to be extremely wealthy, or at least wealthy enough where you get to do what you want to do on your terms whenever you want, right? You want to have your bills paid, but you want to have a lot more than that, like the zero worry sort of feeling, right? And in all honesty, you have what it takes. You know you want this bad, all right? So go create some opportunities for yourself. And guess what? I am here to help. I have a few openings for one-on-one support right now. I have a 2-month option, which I'm just now promoting. So this is new, a 2-month option. And I also still have my 4-month option. All right. So both include 3 calls per month, Monday through Friday messaging support via Voxer, which is a free voice messaging app and a text app. You have access to my full library of courses and masterclasses. And a big bonus too is that you get free access to anything I sell over the next 2 to 4 months. And lucky for you, in June, I will be hosting a virtual content retreat. This will be a 2-day event, roughly 2 to 3 hours per day to go so deep into content creation. So if this does interest you and you'd like one-on-one support, which I can help you grow your audience, make more sales on social media, build out your product suite, let's chat. All right. So DM me on Instagram at Allison_Henderson_coach. Once again, that's Allison_Henderson_coach. And we can see if my one-on-one coaching program would be a good fit for you. So stop waiting on building your dreams. Waiting energy isn't helpful. All right. It's keeping you small. It's keeping you from moving very fast. It keeps you stuck and in that meh energy. All right. So let's get you enrolling clients and making money, just doing what you love. All right. So DM me if you'd like to claim your spot to work with me one-on-one. All right, babe. Thanks so much for listening, and I'll see you again next week. Bye. Thank you for listening to the Ambitious Coach podcast today. A couple favors before you go. If you found this episode helpful, please take a screenshot and share it on Instagram. Most importantly, don't forget to tag me at Allison Henderson _coach. That's ALLISON Henderson _coach. And lastly, please take a minute to rate this episode and leave a raving review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you tune in to listen. Okay, ambition is great, but it's time to get to work. Take action and commit to being 1% better every day. Once again, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you again next week.